A first alert update, 3 more communities are joining the federal action against fire truck manufacturers, including Oshkosh Corporation. We brought you this story last week, reporting the complaints allege the manufacturers, which include Oshkosh and subsidiary Pierce Manufacturing based in the Fox Valley, Rev Group out of Waukesha County, and Rosenbauer America, along with the Fire Apparatus Manufacturers Association, conspired to suppress supply and raise prices of fire trucks. The communities say they overpaid for fire trucks as a result of the defendants' anti-competitive behavior, and in many cases waited too long for those trucks to be delivered. The city of Liberty, Missouri, the city of Arcadia, California, and Camac Fire District of New York also filed today against Oshkosh. These are now the 7th, 8th, and 9th lawsuits filed since August.